Hi guys, happy Tuesday? I think today is Tuesday. I'm gonna go with today is Tuesday, so happy, joy. What I want to talk about. So, I clearly have been on a spiral. I've been on a ledge for the last few days. It's been a lot that's been thrown my way over the last couple of days, and it's just like, how do I handle it? How do I maintain my peace while going through whatever it is that I'm going through? And I was finding, and I realized it this morning, because, like, when I spiral, when I get on that ledge, when I'm about to go down that rabbit hole, I don't know until it's at the mid range, the end, and I'm damn near, the depression is real. So today I realized that I had been on that ledge for a few days, and I figured out how to get myself off of it. But I didn't do it by myself. So you guys know, like, about my Mount Rushmore, there are 5 humans and a dog that have the potential to hurt me, that have the potential to advise me, that are there for me. And 2 of the people on that Mount Rushmore were really getting to me over the last few days, and it's just like, it was really stressing me out, and it was a lot of stuff building in me, and I didn't realize that I was imploding. So I had spoken to someone else on the Rushmore chart and just explained to them, like, how I was feeling about certain things, and, like, just how I was feeling about certain things, and just expressed, what kind of things I deal with internally. There are so many things that go on within me that I don't speak to anybody about, like, not even my therapist, not even you guys, because there's no advice, no help, no listening ear, like, honestly, no real listening ear at the end of the day to help me. So I keep it to myself, and I smile, and I'm perky, and I'm quirky, and, I just keep shit going, like, dealing with what we're dealing with within the family or what have you. I have to be strong. There's not really room to, break down or be weak the way that I need to. And honestly, I wouldn't do that in front of my family, because that's just not who we are. So I sent my friend this message, and it was just like a collection of thoughts, and it dated back to when I was a kid. I've always felt this need to escape. I've always felt this need to run away and restart and reinvent myself and just get myself to a place where I feel whole and wholesome and happy. I can recall, like, going back to when I was a kid, I never really felt wanted or seen or heard. I remember going to a party with my aunt and people laughing at the dress that I had on and laughing at the way that I was dancing, and no one wanted to play with me, and that stuck with me. As I grew, that feeling of loathing, that feeling of unwanted, that feeling of unbeing seen, not being heard, and not really being loved in a way that I want to be loved. When I say loved in a way that I want to be loved, like, there's plenty of love in my life. I am loved within my family. I'm loved by my friends. I'm loved by my damn self. But there's different levels of love, and the love that I've craved, the love that I always wanted so wholeheartedly, I felt like I've lacked. And it's not anyone's fault. It's not anyone's fault. Oh, can you see the blisters? It's not anyone's fault. It's like, it goes back to the love languages thing. You can't love a person how you want to love them and expect them to just suck it up and deal with it. You have to love a person the way that they love. And that's not something I ever really felt that I got. And I've just always been looking for that kind of love, like, love me in the way that I love me in the way that I feel, love me in the way that I listen, I see, I learn. And that's not something that you can tell somebody to do. That's something that somebody has to be willing and open to see you as, and want to reciprocate that, want to give that to you, right? So I learned all of this morning. So I sent this text to my friend, and he sent me a response, and it wasn't warranted. I didn't need a response. it wasn't warranted, but I am ever so grateful that I received what I received. I don't know that he'll ever truly understand or accept what he did for me in that text. But not only did he talk me off of a ledge, he gave me that slight opening of reflection to really figure my way out of the rabbit hole. Like normally I'll tell somebody, I feel this, that, and the third, and they'll offer as much as they can, but it just sinks me deeper into the hole. But like talking to him, I was able to figure out that I've never been loved the way that I loved. I've never been loved in my love language. I had always just assumed, like if I love you, you'll love me, and it's just love overall. But there are, like I said, there are levels to it. There are different ways to dissect it. So it's not just the love, oh, I'm loving you because you're my child. I'm loving you because you're my friend. I'm loving you because you're my girlfriend. It's not just that. It's the way that I love, and that's the love that I need. I talk about love languages in an earlier post, check that out or whatever. But yes, I was able to see that. But not only was I able to see that and accept that about myself, I was also able to realize that while I see people for exactly who they are, and I try to treat them as such, there are many people in my life who I struggle with because I want them to see themselves as the person that I see them as. And you can't always do that. Sometimes you really just need to see people for who they are and act accordingly. And that's something that I struggle with. And it's crazy that I struggle with that because that's the same thing that I'm asking of myself when it comes to myself, when it comes to other people. So I was able to realize that today. The feeling of running away, it's not really a running away. It's more like a reinvention, more like a reasserting myself, more like a saying this is who I am. And I realized that the person that I'm longing to be, I'm damn near there already. But it's also about space and environment. Like, this is my place, this is my sanctuary, this is my peace. But it doesn't reflect me. It's very minimalistic. There's not much here. And that's a big part of the struggle and like just reclaiming myself and my space. I need to come home to me. And I haven't been doing that. I haven't really been coming home. So both literally and figuratively, I've just been existing. And I've always just felt like I've existed for the balance of others and not really for self and not really for anybody to understand or love me the way that I want to be loved. Love is a big thing for me, in case you haven't gotten it yet. I mean, it's been 5 years and we've been talking about it, so hey. Yeah. So that is something that I learned this morning, and it's something that I'm definitely gonna apply like wholeheartedly going forward. Like, I need to come home to me. And which is funny because I was talking to my friend and I was like, for the past few days, I've been sitting at my counter, staring at my house door and just thinking, no one is ever going to walk through that door for me. Like the idealistic, honey, I'm home moment. I felt that I would never receive that while here, but it has nothing to do with the space or the time. It has everything to do with me internally and me internally and how I talk to myself, what I speak into existence, what I accept and what I allow. So reflecting back on that conversation, maybe I'll be single forever. Maybe I'll fall in love again. Maybe I'll meet the man of my dreams, the man who God made for me tomorrow. But allowing myself to really be open to that possibility, which, like, I'm so optimistic, but I have such a pessimistic air. Like, pessimism is something that I grew up in. Optimism was kind of shunned. So it's like, whenever I fix myself to imagine, the excitingness, the good, the joy, and whenever I feel like I'm opening myself up just a little bit to receiving what it is that I want and I deserve, that pessimism comes and it shuts shit down. But I am trying, I am willing, I am desperately wanting of myself to allow myself to just fully be open and live in that optimism. Like, I am a person, I will tell you exactly who I am. And not only will I tell you, I will show you. I will show you in stages. I'll show you right off the bat. I'll tell you I am a hopeless romantic and I wear my heart on my sleeve, but I'm also very guarded because my heart has been hurt. I can tell you that. I can show you that. But getting to me, listening to me, hearing me, and seeing me, like really seeing me, I'm open to being that vulnerable. So yeah, this is a rant. Sorry, but be happy, be merry. I hope you guys are well and taking care of yourselves. It's a new month, it's a new day, it's a new hour, it's a new minute, it's a new life. Every day that I wake up, no matter how sad I am or how overwhelmed or how grateful, I thank God that I'm here. I thank God for every experience that I am able to experience. Good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. I really do feel like I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be here. I'm blessed to, get to talk and be open and learn myself, learn others, expect, reflect, and appreciate everything that's given to me. If you guys aren't there, I hope that you get to that place, and I hope that when you get there, you bask in it. Yeah, sorry, kind of went off on that one. But anyway, guys, be happy, be merry. I hope you guys are well.